Good morning. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband. And we go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Hawaka Wednesday. You might not recognize him. This is my husband, Richard. He has on glasses now. I know it might have been a while since you've seen him last, but whenever my husband breaks out the glasses, that is a true sign that the seasons is changing. You know what I'm talking about? He wears his glasses during the summer months, and then when it becomes like the fall and the winter, he wears his contacts and he puts his glasses on back for the fall and the winter. So I just realized I swung my ponytail over so people can see my ponytail, and I was like, you literally can't see it on my shirt, like it's disappeared. Like,
and that's what you do for the winter
is change the color of my hair. Oh, my ponytail around. Yeah, I only swang the tail.
How you know.
In the winter. Okay, so. I know they be looking for my ponytail. Gigi's here, says good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Weathers. What's the forecast? Hashtag KPL 2023. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Hi, Gigi. I'm so glad you're here, and it was so good to see you, Keto Palooza.
Yes.
Swilson's here. Says good morning, Autumn, Richard, and all from Stacy. Hi, Stacy. I do know your name is Stacy. I'll probably end up calling you Swilson because I really like that. S. Wilson. Swilson. Okay. Joyce is here. It says, good morning, my amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Good morning, Joyce. Don't forget, the link to Joyce's woodworking Facebook page is still in the description of this video. So go get you some woodworking crafts from Faith to Victory Woodworking. Yes. I still have mine.
She's quite impressive.
The tree. We put the tree back together.
Yes, the tree.
Go get the tree.
Okay.
Go get the tree.
The tree for?
Because you're mobile. You're more mobile than I am. I'm literally stuck here. Yeah, bring the tree to you. That's pretty good. So I showed you guys the pumpkins last time, but here's the tree that I really, really love. We couldn't find it because it was buried in all of the Keto Palooza stuff. Yeah, the pumpkins are still here. So now we're almost. Oh my God, look at that tree. See, we're gonna put this in the yard somewhere. So
these are wonderful.
So go to Faith to Victory Woodworking. I'll set that down. Okay, and get you a tree. Yes. And pumpkins. Yes, exactly. So. I couldn't find them last week because we were still, buried under Keto Palooza stuff. We're about 95% of the way cleaned up with Keto Palooza stuff. Now it's just a whole bunch of little things. Like, you wouldn't realize how many receipts I just have strewn about, that I have to organize. But yeah, we are getting back to it. Let's see. Kelly's here, says good morning all. Hi, Kelly. Brianna's here, says good morning, Whack fam. Hope everyone is having a lovely Sunday. I'm having a lovely Sunday so far. It is
good
cold.
Morning,
we're back at the time of the year where it's cold in the morning and in the evening, but the sun, it gets a good temperature during the day. There was quite a heavy frost on the grass in the backyard today, but it's already mostly melted because it's sunny. But like, we haven't had our heat on or our air or our heat for like 3 weeks, and it is definitely making a huge difference in our energy bill. But I'm also very cold. Y'all know how I'm prone to be cold. So we're back at the time of the year where I have an extremely cold right hand, but it's worth it to be saving them dollars. B16's here, says good morning. Sherry's here, says good morning. How was everyone's week? Getting back to real life day to day was not nearly as fun as Keto Palooza. I know, right?
I'm with you on that, Sherry.
But we're moving everything out, putting it back up where it belongs, and then we'll have our house back. So yeah.
Gearing up for a wonderful
Jen's here, says
holiday
good chilly
season.
morning. Yeah, it is chilly in Louisville, Kentucky. We are okay with that. Debbie's here, says morning.
It's the wonderful change of the
Sharon
season.
Holloway's here. Hashtag KPL 2023. Y'all are tripping. Did Joe tell y'all to do this? Says good morning. Lisa's here. Says good morning. Hope y'all had a good week. Working on food prep for the week. That is
hey Lisa.
That is important. I am yes. Brianna says, do you wear contacts so that you can wear sunglasses?
Yes.
That's one of the reasons. Yes. Also,
that's because the sun is horrible if you have glasses on.
Yes.
Because there's no blocking it.
And then also, if you wear glasses and you get like sweaty, like, you know how like there's just like.
Oh yeah, that's the whole running down. So
exactly.
Like, oh man, I am so sweaty.
So yeah, that's why he does it. So I love seeing him put his glasses back on. So that means the weather's changing.
Oh my gosh.
So what? Oh, so yeah, Lisa talked about working on food prep this week. So I'm working on getting back to normal. So this past week I've been mostly keto, but I've also been mostly eating the snacks out of the Keto Palooza bag that, you know, the extra Keto Palooza, you know, snacks. And so that is like completely done. We still have extra snacks, and I'm going to give those away in a giveaway on Wednesday during hashtag Hawaka Wednesday. So
Sans meat stick.
Yeah. Richard already picked out the meat sticks. I'm pretty sure we ate the Chalk Zero. I mean, there's good stuff in there. Just like Joe and Rachel said, there's good stuff in there. But all of like my absolute top favorites, I've already eaten all of them now. I'm sorry, there's no more gummy bears. Like, but there is good stuff in there.
I was meat sticking it up.
Yeah. So we will be doing a giveaway. So that will here. Can you go get one of the cups? You need your steps, Richard.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. And then also, I got these amazing cups made for the speakers, and then clearly I forgot to hand them out to some of the speakers, so we got extra cups left. So these will also be included in the giveaway. So, oh Lord, he's rolling away. He's rolled away. Okay, come back to me now. Come back where you belong.
Okay. This is the last.
Yeah, no more rolling. So we have 2 of these. So I'll be doing 2 giveaways. So yeah, this will be a nice little, you know, cup for someone that drinks a beverage that needs to either stay warm or cold. But yeah, most of the speakers got these, but clearly some of them didn't have them. So, but yeah, I'll be doing a giveaway with all that stuff. But I've already eaten enough snacks this week to like last the rest of the year. Plus, I'm to the point. I got the keto crate yesterday. Like, and I'm just like, I don't even want to do the unboxing this weekend. I'm so sick of snacks. You know, like that's how many snacks I've eaten, you know? So it'll be next weekend when we do the keto crate unboxing, when we tape them, at least tape, and then get them out. But yeah, I'm snacked out. And my goal for the day, I've realized I told you about these pictures. I saw myself in the pictures of Keto Palooza, and I was just like, ooh, girl, that's not it. Like, we can do better, right? And so one of the things I realized is on like a deep level, I have been avoiding making a plan so that I don't feel bad if I don't follow it. Yeah. You know,
it's very normal.
And so, yeah. So today my plan is just nothing out of a package. Like no Keto Palooza bag snacks, right? And so that is my plan. I'm committed to sticking to that today. Around 2 p.m. when I'm eating my, you know, burger and my hot dogs, I could be like, you know what? Just grab a moon cheese. It's not sweet. The ingredients are clean, you know, but like, no, that's not the plan. I'm not eating anything out of a Keto Palooza package. It's all done, right? And so
hit your wall.
Yes. And so I'm just working on keeping my word to myself because that is, I think, the fundamental skill that you need to develop in order to accomplish anything great is just to stick to what you said you were going to do. And I've been intentionally not doing that. Like, I'll be like, I probably shouldn't have any snacks today. But then around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. They're here. Yeah, you know? And so I've avoided really drawing a hard line so that I don't feel like a failure if I cross the line. But at this point, I'm sick of it. Just it's the one thing. Tiny. And also notice, I'm just starting small, right? Just don't eat any Keto Palooza snacks. I'm not saying, and then you got to work out this morning, and then you got to do this, and then you have to do, like, no. I you know, like, bar low, right? Just do one thing, right? Once you build up that one thing, then you can start to add more stuff to it. So there you go. Yes. Sherry said seasonal hair changes are fun. I know, right? I'm going blonde. I'm going blonde in December. My hairdresser like legitimately wants me to look like a White Walker. Like, she was just like, with your pale skin and your white hair, you're just going to look like a real Christmas ghost. I was like, okay, I don't mind, but I really will be really pale. Dawn's here says, well, hello, everyone. Very, Hi. Very Sarah's here says, good morning, everyone. Hope you have, Autumn, you have mail headed to your P.O. box. Thank you for letting me know. I checked it recently. Yay. I checked the P.O. box recently, and there are still tons and tons of letters coming to JP Morgan Chase. Like, I've had this P.O. box for what, 4 years, and I still get letters. Like, clearly JP Morgan Chase owned the box before me. So oh, Don said I bought an awesome piece from Joyce. Can't wait to get it. That's amazing. Dee's here says, morning, good weathers at Walk fam. Happy Sunday and happy Thanksgiving weekend. It's already Thanksgiving weekend. That's crazy. Serena's here says, hi, I just got home from work. Kelly's here says, good morning.
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning.
Brianna said, "Samesies. I'm not willing to yet put on the heat. So sweatpants and a hoodie until this afternoon when it warms up. Exactly.
Us in the real world.
Sherry said exactly. Cold in the morning, pleasant midday, and hot in the afternoon. Got to layer up and peel away as the day goes. That's exactly what it's like. Cousin Kim's here says, "Good morning. Hard to believe it's already been a week. Sheesh, I know, right?"
And now that they've been
Sherry said 37 degrees in Tennessee when I woke up. Yeah, it was pretty similar here in Kentucky. So
layers.
Kelly said, "Be like me, hit the like button." Everyone, be like Kelly when you grow up and hit that like button. I appreciate that. So, oh my gosh, Sharon said we are on a campaign to spread the word and get 300 for 2023.
Wow.
That's beautiful. I appreciate that so much. Oh, Sharon, Jen said Joe committed to getting you 300 tickets. Oh, that's why I literally just made that up. I love those people so much. Joe and Rachel from Two Crazy Ketos are just some of my favorite people. Yeah, in the world. I appreciate them so much.
They are such a light. They are such a shining light in the dark.
Sherry said glasses press into your nose. My favorite thing about contacts is when it rains, no droplets on the lenses. Yeah, and then they don't fog up.
Anything, I was gonna say anything steamy, anything that requires where condensation kind of rises, that's horrible.
Yeah. D said, of course, my husband and I got sick for the first time in forever, so couldn't attend our family dinner last night. Still got leftovers. Well, that's nice, but honestly, that would be kind of the best thing, not having to go to Thanksgiving, but getting to eat all the food from Thanksgiving. You know, that's a win. So, you know, consider that what you will. Are you stop giving him all them snacks?
I'm not. I'm playing with him.
It's okay. It's a lot of snacks.
So one.
Okay, I see all those right there.
Yes, and you see where they're at.
I know, but I'm just saying, don't be giving.
I'm not. I'm playing with the one he has.
Okay, I'm just saying we can't let these dogs get overweight.
I'm playing with what he has.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, you calm down.
I was fine.
Your mom calms down. Hoofman's here says, "Good morning, most awesome weathers and weathers chasers. Nice, chilly, but sunny morning here and loving it. I had to break out my purple keto-ish hoodie, to run errands yesterday. I know, right? It's hoodie season, so
really is.
Did I tell y'all the story about this hoodie? We were at Keto-Palooza, and Robin was like, "Oh my gosh, that looks just like the hoodie I ordered from you." And I was like, "Yeah, it was actually supposed to be your hoodie." So I made this hoodie, and I was supposed to put, Keto Strong down the sleeve. And I must have been discombobulated because I printed the strong upside down, and I was like, "Well, can't give that to her." So I was like, "Guess I got a new hoodie," which it was large, which I had been needing to make a new hoodie for myself anyway. So I was like,
"How many think that was on purpose?"
No, I really wasn't. I don't hate wasting money and wasting supplies. So honestly, that's why I'm wearing it. But that's why I'm wearing it. If this would have been an extra small that I would have printed upside down, I wouldn't have been able to do nothing with it. So
good point.
Yeah. So
I wore that thing.
Well, I would have brought it to a trade show and it would have been an oopsie. Like, somebody buy this, because I did not mean to make this. So yes. Swilson said I finished most of my snacks also. I know, right? Jen said I want to cut.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I know, right? They're really nice. Be entering the giveaway. So yeah. Brianna said B16 hooked me up with extra cheese curds. I'm trying to ration them so they last. Yeah, I'm no good at that. So they're just all done. So it says, those are so cute. I know. The freaking speakers who got them loved them, and I forgot the rest of them. So
yeah. But
Brianna said, so if we don't win the giveaway, maybe add mugs to Keto Strong. Mugs are so difficult to ship. I mean, they're just extra. But that's not a mug. That's a tumbler, isn't it? I don't even know what these things are called. Yes. So, but I know you people drink like coffee and stuff like that. So, Lisa said, since both myself and my son got a swag bag, we still have plenty of snacks left. That cup is epic. Oh, thank you so much. So. Yes, I know Swilson wants to win a cup. 2 people are going to win a cup. I'm thinking of doing another autumn trivia. So just be brushing up on all your autumn facts. I kind of feel like Brianna is going to know most of them, but still, it's going to be random. It's like not whoever gets the question right. It's whoever gets the question right is entered into a drawing to then win, right? Because I know some of the OGs pretty much know everything about me, and it's scary. Mom said, greetings and salutations, Autumn, Richard, and Whack Fam. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Hey, Mother.
Yes.
Glad you checked in.
Exactly. Thanks for being here. Everyone is saying hi to my mom, and that's okay. Trisha's here, says good morning. #good vibes, and I love it. Thank you so much.
Hey, Trisha.
Trish said, nice to see you. What flavor of Keto Chow this morning? It looks a little more caramelly. It's not yellow.
No, this is the
chocolate toffee. Nailed it. Brian's here, says great morning, weathers. Watching fam. What a glorious morning. Tip of the cap. Because I know that color, because that's what my pralines look like. So Jen said, have you gotten any good feedback from the Ketopalooza survey you sent out? Honestly, I haven't read any of the, most of it was good feedback. I haven't read any of the good feedback. I only read the very one detailed negative feedback, and it was detailed. And I was like, oh, thank you, anonymous person who left all of these suggestions. But honestly, the things that they were suggesting, I was just like, but I did that on purpose though. But I didn't do that on purpose. I was like, oh, maybe this is your indication that you need to host your own event, because I was just like, all the things that they suggested, I was just like, just like how
like the general suggestion.
The general suggestion was just like
the weeds.
Well, they the person was just like, well, Friday evening there should have been a speaker, and then we should have launched into a meet and greet, and then Sunday there should have been another presentation before we did this. And I was just like, no,
So more speakers,
but yeah, like more formal presentations, I guess. And then I was just like, but that was literally the point. I didn't want to do that. And then some of their comments about each of the speakers, were just so critical. And I was just like, oh, like, are you writing a book review or something? Like, I mean, you took that job seriously. And
more speakers to critique.
I mean, pretty much, right? And so I was just like, wow, at least they gave very thoughtful, and it wasn't like hating just to be hating, like this event sucked, you sucked, everybody sucked. I mean, they were very articulately critical, and I was like, damn.
Dr. Berry didn't massage my shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy, but but honestly, I just filter, right? So I've gotten 55 reviews, which is nowhere near the 170 emails that I sent the email to. Please, if you attended Ketopalooza, check your email and fill out the survey. It is the #1 best way for me to get your direct feedback. Plus it's anonymous if you want it to be. So like you can go in like this person did, which I appreciate like thoughtful, critical, critique, but I was just like, I didn't do that on purpose. I did that for that way on a reason. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that was a good point.
Well, that's why you send the surveys, to get people's feedback.
And it's not just like a love fest. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate all the positive things that were said, but like, feel free to actually give feedback of things you would like to see, but I was just like, oh, all this was very specific. So of course I just filtered on like the one, like did not meet expectations, would not come back. And there was only one of them at that point. That was yesterday. So no, I haven't read all the good stuff yet. Don said, off to start my day, I'll catch the replay. Oh, bye, Don.
There you go, Don.
Yes, B16 said it was
keto.
30 in Nebraska yesterday morning and 57 in my apartment because I neglected to close the patio door. 57 is freezing. Sheila's here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and my whack fam.
Outdoor.
I know. I mean, that's the real air.
You sleeping outside.
Trish said, I love oopsies. I mean, sometimes I do too, because they're just like, oh, I would have never made that on purpose. Gina said, good morning, everyone. How the HE double hockey sticks are y'all? This sensational, keep it simple for success Sunday. I absolutely love that. Okay, it's a tumbler. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's what we call those.
Yes.
They're called tumblers.
Can you add a few cartwheel figures to the Keto Strong upside down? Yeah, and maybe give it a meaning. Cartwheels
at
like
the end of the word.
At the end of
to show it's upside down, maybe.
Like the emoji just like stamped out. I'd be interested.
I know. Now I'm curious.
Brianna said, just saying, if you post the Tumblr, we'll buy it. I know, right? You guys just, but those were expensive, and that's honestly why I reserved the gifts for the speakers. And then I was like, man, I wasted so much money by not giving those out. But I was like, also at the same time, we can't keep them. Like, we don't use things like that, and especially how many we have left. I was like, Dad, what did I do? Like. Jim said, Jim is here. Good morning, my family. Hi, Jim.
Morning,
I'm so glad that you're here. So Swilson said, I love the speakers and their stories. I know most people did. Sarah said, I love the flow of Ketopalooza. Me too.
Well, I mean, again, boils down to what you wanted.
Yeah. Trish said you need to dissect that handwriting. It was online. Nobody wrote in a strongly worded
letter. Wait a minute. Check out the keyboard.
Do you see how they wrote their A's? Yeah. Exactly. I should narrow down their IP address to see who they were. So. Oh, Sharon said, had a great day all heading to Columbus.
There you go, Sharon.
I love Columbus. Yeah, it's an email.
Like everybody has their preference.
Yeah, see, Brianna said, I don't think the person understands the purpose of Ketopalooza. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, Ketopalooza just wasn't their event. Yes. Like, it's not for everybody, you know?
It's about the speakers.
Sometimes like woo-woo, family style, community driven, like people don't want that, you know? And so that's why I was like, oh, that wasn't.
If it was about the speakers, I would probably recommend Orlando's
Summit
or
KetoCon, definitely,
yeah.
Judy said you can't please everyone no matter what you do. I know, right? Yeah. So that's, I mean, so
for you, it's about the community.
I wasn't, Trish said tumblers are expensive to make. Trust me, exactly. Thank you. So that's why I wasn't offended at all. I was just like, oh, thanks for the feedback.
Did they complain about that brunch?
Yeah. Well, what did they say?
I'm
something.
Sure they didn't.
So here's the thing that I thought was also really funny.
Though.
They said they didn't enjoy the vendor expo because most of the products were highly processed. And I was just like, now that I don't agree with. Like, I mean, like, literally you could have made everything that was at the vendor expo like at home if you bought the raw ingredients off Amazon. Literally meat and salt, Dano's seasonings is just seasonings, and then Bunker Hill cheese is just dried up cheese. Keto Chow and Keto Brick have the most ingredients, but they're like very they're very clean and easily replicatable ingredients.
And be like,
like I know exactly. Now maybe
canola oil in there.
That's what I said. Maybe I'm not going on Amazon and buying acacia gum, but like I still understand the purpose of all these things.
Again.
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
Yeah. So I was just like, wow, what did this person expect?
They just wanted, like,
maybe they need to go to like low carb Denver or like something that's like medical,
like
you know?
And like
this wasn't it. So
like, let me buy that slab of beef or something. You know?
Sarah said, must have that cauliflower recipe from Sunday. It was so good. You guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, I cannot get that recipe. I don't know the recipe. Secret. They can't. It's not. They're not going to give it to me. But honestly, I wouldn't put them past a quick Google search, right? So Google best cauliflower hash recipe, and I bet that was it. Because clearly, by the way they treated us, they didn't know a lot about keto. Like, so the chef wasn't like, I have the best, most perfect recipe. I bet they just Googled it. So
or Pinterested.
Exactly. Pinterested. Get a good looking picture.
Yeah.
So
that is funny though. I would not.
Jessica said you should have brought a cow to be butchered at the site. If the snacks were too processed. I was just like,
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Hey, we might have to do some of those.
Trish said, love all the pictures Jess posted. Yeah, and you guys, he sent me a link to all of the pictures. I haven't even looked at it yet. I feel so bad.
Hey, Jess was busy. Okay, Jess was working.
Joyce said Keto Palooza inspired me to do a daily 90-day blog, going back to just give it 90 days. That used to be
you go, Joyce.
That was my number one. That was my number one tip. Not my number one tip, but one of my tips for 4 steps to be successful is do it straight for 90 days. Yeah, no cheats, no going off track. I cannot tell you the last time I did that. I will probably say I'm not going to do that going into the holiday season. You guys, I really balance between this is how you should be eating every day, but then also don't be afraid of food and don't make it a bigger deal than it needs to be, right?
Exactly.
So like,
don't make it a boogie monster.
Yeah, like, so on Christmas, am I going to have Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets? Why, yes. On Christmas, am I going to have Costco cake? Yeah, like because doing it 90 days in a row, I guess heading into this time of year, like it's not something that I'm like, I have to prove to myself I can do this, right? There are other things that I want to prove to myself that I can do, like which is like eat normally or like not obsessed about food, right? Yes. I'm really going to work more on my binge eating versus only sticking strict keto.
That's what I was going to get to.
Yeah, and like, so
you don't have to swim.
Exactly, right? But I know that there's a balance there, and that I feel the need to binge and overindulge because I'm so restrictive the rest of the time, right? And so I'm really going to work deeper on that than like, I've got to stick to keto 90 days in a row. Now, don't get me wrong. There is something very powerful about that. And maybe I'll do something like that in January, just like, once again, I think it's important to do things just to prove to yourself that you can do them, right? And so I haven't been straight keto for 90 days in probably 1.5 years, 2 years, right? And so I don't know, I may not start with 90 days, but just doing it for, any given period of time, I do think there's value in that. And I do recognize that my metabolism is damaged. And so just because I might want to eat 2 Oreos just so I don't binge on Oreos, those don't affect me the same way that they affect like Richard, a metabolically healthy person that can quickly metabolize those, right? So there's this balance. Like, I'm really thinking about all this stuff and about how it fits into life, but then also realizing that it's okay to be in certain phases. Just because I skip over the Oreos today doesn't mean I'm saying they're off limits and I can never have them. But I have specific goals right now, and my metabolism isn't in a place to where it might be in the future to where that won't be such big of a deal, you know? So it's just like, these are always the things I'm thinking.
For you mentally, that is the steps you need in order not to crack your psyche.
Yes.
And to go off the deep end. Like, you need these gradual steps, and you need to see them visually to know where you're going and where you're headed to. You can't just like.
Sue Wilson said someone posted a recipe they found on Facebook page that said it was similar. I mean, I agree. That's the best you're going to get.
Sound like a,
Thank
a
you for all of these heart.
The chef just.
Brandon said, okay, how about this? Add stickers or vinyl cutout to Keto Strong. We can buy that and put it on our own tumbler. That's more like it. I've actually been thinking about this recently. When we went to PhD with Jen, and she had that tumbler with all the stickers on it, and I was just like, I want a sticker. That's cool. So, you know, they're a lot easier to come by than tumblers. I would not get a tumbler. Like, I don't use stickers, but like I want my sticker to be on her. You know, a lot of y'all be having stickers. Somebody just asked that on the PhD website yesterday. Does PhD have stickers? Like, what? When do stickers become a thing? Like, am I back to like 1999? Like, are we putting them on our book covers in our locker? Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Get our trapper keepers out.
Jen said, how about doing Vlogmas this year for accountability for keto? I mean, it's not that I don't like Vlogmas. I just hate filming myself and editing those videos, especially in that tight turnaround time. I'm not saying no, because sometimes I'll be looking at old video blogs and be like, oh man, I missed that. But like, sometimes I just really don't want to be doing it. So I don't know. That's a good point. I can't commit to anything.
That's okay.
D said, yeah, I miss Vlogmas. That's how I found you. I mean, I miss Vlogmas too, but I don't miss waking up at 5 a.m. to edit a video so that I can have it posted by 8. Like, I don't miss that, right? So it's just, you know.
You're so cute.
Kim said, I use my sayings on a stick. That's what they're called, sayings on a stick. On my class call on Thursday, and my classmates got a kick out of it. Yeah, I mean, those are pretty much my favorite piece of swag to come out of these things, are the thought bubble flags. So
that is a thing.
Oh, look, see, Sheila said that was me. Will you go, girl? Thank you for being a resource to everyone. Yeah, Sheila said I love stickers. Exactly.
Yeah, apparently you're not the only one.
Lord, Trish said, I'll collab with you and make the tumblers. You make tumblers? Lord, it's so much. It's so much.
Some people just love a
Jim said, if only you had a video editor. But here's the thing. I love my husband, right? He does not like to film me. You don't mind it, but you don't like it. And I can see the work in your eyes every time I ask you to do something. And if I don't want to do it, I don't want him to have to do it, right? Secondly, my husband, like, I don't want to put him on a schedule that I wouldn't want to be on. Like, y'all don't know how many times he has like been like, Autumn, the Keto Crate unboxing's done. Autumn, Smash the Crate's done. And I've just been like, a week later, I'm like, oh crap, I got to do that, right? Like, it's not just him. Like, it's also me too. And so I don't know, right? Like, I don't know. I asked Darius, I was like, can you come follow me around for a month? Like, but he's working on his own thing too. So,
but you know my wife.
Michelle said nothing cute to say, but good morning. That's cute enough.
There you go, Michelle.
So much.
I have to agree.
Sarah said, I love stickers. I have my trash can, my kitchen cover now selective on the laptop. I make tumblers too. Of course, all y'all do.
Stickers are a thing.
All y'all do. I know you do, and I really appreciate your sublimation tumblers. They were amazing. Our binders, exactly. So yes, but I don't necessarily. All that stuff to me is, I don't want to say garbage or trash.
You just said it.
I know, but like it's like extra. Like, I told my mom this, and I don't know.
You're not a sentimental hoarder.
I don't exactly, and I don't know if my mom is still on here, but I told her.
She probably hears.
I told her, like, I don't know if it's because the way I grew up with like grandmama and mom, like people that could never, 100% people that could never throw anything away.
Straight line.
I see gifts and things that I didn't ask for as like signs of disrespect, you know? Like, my mom bought a street sign that said like Autumn Jones Way on it, you know? And like, she thought that it was a nice gesture. Like, I thought this was cute and I wanted you to have this. And I'm just like, you know, I have no practical use for this. And now you're saddling me with the responsibility of figuring out what to do with this,
throw it away,
or with having to throw it away. Like, you're putting that on me. How dare you? You know, why couldn't you have just kept that to yourself?
Yes.
And so,
yes. Well, you're not a knick-knacky.
I'm not a knick-knacky type of person. And so
that
my mom,
value at all.
My mom was like, I'm sorry I ruined you. Like, that's not a normal way to react to that. But like, that's just how I am. Like,
you reacted like it was like a big spider.
Giving me things to have to figure out what to do with, that I don't like that, right? And so that's why I'm so averse. Like, still, my aunt gave me last year.
Yeah, I look at that all the time.
No, last year for Christmas, she gave me and my husband some black art statue that's like 14 inches tall. And I'm just like, you don't know me at all. Because you knew that's not what I would want. That's what you want me to have. And now I'm forced to figure out what to do with that because you wanted to give it to me as a gift, right? Like, that's honestly, that's honest. Exactly. But I chose the lighthouse to be there, right? It goes with the theme. That does not go with the theme. And so that's honestly how I feel about a lot of things. And so hopefully y'all understand when like y'all be trying to give me stuff and I'm just like, you know.
She was raised different.
Yes, I was raised. I don't know if I was raised differently or just like what I observed growing up.
Out of being raised.
Yes, out of being raised that way.
Like a rose in the concrete.
B16 said, I think I'd love to have a tumbler and then I look in my cupboards and then I don't think I need another tumbler. Exactly. It's just like, that's how we feel. Do you know how many of these we have? I'm like, I can't do it. Tanya said, Vlogmas, what about a short daily live, no editing? This is more my speed. That's a great suggestion, Tanya. Yes. Would everyone be okay with this? Like a daily live at a specific time to either maybe recap what I did the day before or talk about what I plan to do that day. Yeah, like a 10-minute live. Angela's here, says good morning. Yes. Jim said, how many people reacted to all the dust in the air during the wedding? I know, right? I was like, just keep reading. Beth, why are you crying? I hate you. So
there was dust in the air?
As in making people's eyes water, as in they were crying.
I see what you did.
Oh my gosh. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trish said, my husband wants to kill me from my coffee tumblers. Exactly. So Debbie said, I so agree. Just because you like something, you think I want it. Now they're mad because I don't want it. Thank you, Debbie. But y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that big scary owl, the statue that my granny got me? It's still at the shop. Like, I'm gonna throw it away. Like, I'm not keeping this. Yeah. Like, but
you're just getting a lot more honest with your feelings.
Exactly. So that's how I feel.
You're just not a knick-knack person and you're not a sentimental hoarder. So you're like, this was when I was in high school at one time, and I don't care.
Yeah, the only thing I accept that I like sentimentally are handwritten cards, right? But also think about it, they take up zero space. Like, and I tack them on a board, but like things
and you still
I don't do after about a year or two. Yes, I honestly do. So, but like things, I don't do well with things. Michelle said in the Keto Chow YouTube chat for PhD, people were coming up with so many new shirt ideas for you. I need to add my whack collection. Lots of great one-liners from the speakers. You're right. I got to get on to that.
Michelle. So. I completely agree.
Yes, they should just buy the gift they want to send you a picture saying they were thinking of you. Yeah, just send me a picture. Thinking of you, like, oh, that's cute. Thank you. And then I'm done, right? And then we're both done, right? Like Joe Ray does. Joe Ray stays tagging me in memes and TikToks, like that's
Joe Ray is smart.
Like a better way of just like
Joe Ray understands.
Kim said, no, that's just Autumn. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about honestly how I feel about
because of everything that was around you. You saw people hoarding random knickknacks.
I like the daily. Yeah, okay,
and
good.
You was like,
maybe I can do that.
I'm never going to be that person.
Yes,
I'm not going to be my basement's half full of crap
that I don't use. Exactly.
Yeah, I think you grew out of spite of your family because the rest of them are like hoarding and hoarders.
Yeah, Kim said, I'm a keeper too, my cousin Kim, but I find myself not wanting people to give me anything. I'm in rehab. Yeah, exactly.
Well, because you get enough of your own.
Brianna said, I'm feeling attacked. I love buying people gifts. And there are people out there that love gifts. My husband included, right? Like, he loves gifts.
Oh, yeah. I did not grow up in that world. Yeah. I grew up in a world where I didn't get nothing. Like everybody getting something. Hold on, man. Can I have a knick-knack?
Yeah.
Can I have a paddywhack? You know what I mean? What's going on with me?
My whole world was knick-knack and paddywhack, and I'm done with him. Hookman said, LOL, my mom thinks she ruined me from having human children of my own. And as I get older, the more practical I am, and I feel the same way, always appreciative. But no, please, thank you.
Hookman, where's the
yes.
lie?
Oh
where's
my God. Sheila said daily autumn palooza. It'll be Christmas palooza. Yes. So, yes.
It would be short.
Trish said, I need to just throw out all the stuff, gift or not. Exactly.
But I mean, I think that's all of us, Trish. Like, you ain't alone, because a lot of people are like, I want this,
and I mean, Richard has to really be, because like sometimes I'll wake up in a mood and I'm like, throw it all away. And he was like, no, we can use that. Hold on. No, here's the thing I love about Richard.
I go through first.
Here's the thing I love about Richard, but it really annoys me about him, is that he is the type of giving gifts just for giving gifts' sake, you know? And so everything I'm about to throw away, he's like, no, we can save that. We can give that to somebody as a present. And I'm like, if we don't want it, what makes you think they want it as a present?
It's not a crappy thing. It was a practical thing you're about to throw away. And I'm like, whoa. People use that all the time.
But you don't know if the people that you would intend to give it to would actually use it. No, exactly.
It's in my brain.
No,
it's in here.
No, Brianna said I have an issue with people when people give me family heirlooms. My dad gave me a bunch of stuff that was my great grandma's who I never met. I don't really want them, but I can't get rid of them. So yeah, this is how I feel about all of the clocks that I'm eventually going to inherit from Aunt Beverly. Like she has a room full of clocks, and she's like cuckoo, like clocks. Like she collects clocks. We never go in that room, but it's full of clocks. And she was like, just to think, Autumn, one day this will all be yours. And I'm like, estate sale. Like, I'm gonna keep one clock to remind me. One clock and one keychain, because she collects keychains as well. But you're not gonna saddle me down with all that.
That's like buying mannequins or something. Like
now, the rest. Now, another thing, the only thing that I planned, which we have to go get this from my grandmother's house, because she's like, you need to come get this. There's this huge ceramic umbrella holder. I don't know if it has like a mermaid on it, but it is her great grandmother's or something. Like, it's over 100 years old. And I was like, oh, I don't have anything in my family that's that old, so I will be the keeper of this. Like, I will keep this, but everything else can kick rocks.
Okay, so that's the sentimental thing. When it hits the century mark.
Oh my gosh. Houston said, wait, I love owls, don't throw it away. You have not seen this one. You have not seen this owl.
The beady little ones or the big?
No, the big owl with the with the horn. Oh my God, it's scary. Gina said, I'm trying to downsize and it's emotionally challenging, but I'm sick of all this stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that's the point, Gina.
That's what Brianna said. No, this owl shit. You don't want this one.
I mean, it's one of them. I'm saying some people attached to it. Okay, that's all I got to say.
Yes, see, Trisha, I showed my daughter stuff she made in kindergarten. She took a picture of it and told me I can get rid of it now. Exactly, stuff like that. So, no, Jen said gift it to the Goodwill. Someone will use it there. No, absolutely not. It is not my responsibility to help someone else to get, like, I just get to throw it away. I don't have to put any time or energy and effort into preserving this because maybe someone else might want it. That's not my job. Plus, let's not talk about the Goodwill, okay? You know how they're a for-profit organization that benefits off the kindness and donations of others? Don't do me about the Goodwill. But that's another thing. Just save it for a yard sale. No, it is not my responsibility to figure out how this can be used by someone else. All I got to do is throw it away. Then I'm done. Look at that, you know? Go. And so I'm so serious about that. So yes, I'm just like,
that's so cute.
Yes, Bluegrass said that it isn't ceramic, it's cast iron. It's not, it can't be cast iron. Wouldn't it be black? Or maybe they painted? I don't know. So Mom said, Autumn, who you passed the umbrella stand down to, your dog? Shay, Christina. How about I don't know. Maybe, see, then I'll get to saddle his nieces and nephews with it, right? I don't know. Or maybe it's just the end and I'm okay with that, right?
We'll put it on eBay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no. Estate sale.
Okay, there you go.
B16 said the only thing I want out of my parents' house is a china cabinet that was sold originally from my grandparents' mercantile store. Exactly. Choose your one thing.
It's all about the sentiment. It's the sentiment.
Kelly, put it in a box out front that says free. No, still too much effort. I'm not inviting people onto my lawn to rummage through stuff when I could just throw it away. Like, y'all, like, it's not changing. I'm not.
Have y'all not met all?
I'm not going to be like, you know what? Actually, that's okay. No, I've had years to harden into this person that I am. Like it is baked in the clay, as Richard says. It has set in. I am not changing.
You are who your family has made you.
Hardcore when it comes to this. But the landfills are full, and like here's another thing. Richard doesn't like throwing away things because he doesn't like to be the one throwing away things. If you give it to someone else, they're just going to throw it away. Like nothing is truly ever recyclable, like forever, right? It is going to get thrown away. It's just a matter of time. Just because you don't want to have you don't want to have the guilt of being the one to contribute to the landfill. No,
that's how I feel about throwing away
don't feel that guilt, right?
Yeah, no, you're hard and callous.
I try not to use. I recycle where I can. I try not to use too much waste. But when there is something that is waste, I'm not the repurpose it type person.
You're one of those ones like once you get in the mood, it's one of those mood things. So it's like
it's
3-4 times a year. 3-4 times a year.
Because my mom thinks she's slick.
My
mom thinks she's slick, and little stuff just finds its way into my house that she leaves over here. And I'm like, or maybe I brought from somewhere. Like it always is a relative's
I mean, with
house.
your family, between you, Beverly, and your mom, your garage gets full.
And I'm just like, where did all this come from? Why am I having to step over things just to live in my own house? Throw it all away. Like then I just that's what happened.
That's where we got what we got.
And I mean, we kind of did that yesterday. We threw a lot of stuff away yesterday because when we were putting stuff back in the Keto Palooza, like in my office downstairs, it was just like, why are we putting stuff on top of junk? Let's throw away the junk and then put back only what we need. So we made a lot of progress yesterday. So yes. Trish said it's like when someone leaves you their timeshare and now you have to pay all the maintenance fees. Exactly. When somebody gives you a puppy or a chick for Easter, but like don't give me a responsibility.
No. I mean, I think you definitely are very traumatized by receiving of the goods.
Bob said, excuse me, even whether or not you do it on purpose or not, you just leave a trail of knickknacks behind you everywhere.
Kim says like the wedding arch.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Stuff just ends up back where
it did come in handy that one time.
Exactly. So
that one rando time it came in handy.
Kelly said that's what I do to my kids. Ask them if they want it, then just take it over anyway and leave it when they're not looking. Yeah, I mean exactly. And so
make them have to throw it away.
Exactly. And that is just Hoofman says since we live in the middle of nowhere, we burn what we can. The first time I burned clothes, I was sick to my stomach, but felt better later. Is that what's better for the environment, burning it to all the smoke in the air, or actually, I guess at that way at least biodegrades. Whereas if it's in a landfill, it's gonna be there forever. Do they burn what's in the landfill?
Yeah, it depends on
so many questions. I mean, but like I'm even okay with do what you gotta do, right?
They dump it in the ocean.
But like I'm not gonna be saddled down with this guilt of like.
We really researched where our garbage ended up.
That's what I'm saying. We would all be sick. I mean, like. There's this notion of like recycling or thing, like all of it doesn't matter. Like none of it matters, right?
Well, it doesn't.
So,
like
that's
anything else in life. It only matters if you make it matter.
Joe's here, says, hey everyone. Yes.
And it's one of those things like if you compost, if you do your personal
burning, it depends on what it's made from. Yes, I totally get that. So
it's all relative to you, much like your diet.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like everybody's body's different. Like everybody's. I try to, like I said, I try to recycle. I try to do as much as I can, but there are some places like I'm definitely not doing everything, but there are some places when I draw the line and just like dealing with junk or trash or things that I no longer want. That's where I draw the line. I have no sympathy. Yeah. I have no sympathy for just trash, throwing it away. So
if you didn't, receipt or you purchase it.
Exactly. If I didn't purchase it, if it was gifted to me, like I am just throwing it out. Literally the only reason I did not throw that thing out the day after Christmas is because it's just sitting next to the lighthouse. Have we looked about it? Have we cared about it? No, I have not acknowledged it. No.
I swear I have. I've literally like 2
months
ago. But
that represents us.
Well, it's standing right next to our picture. So I'm like, oh, that is kind of us.
No, it's not.
It's got a Alex, cover your
Yes, True said I don't want to pick up your cookie crumbs. Exactly. I am over it. So yes. Yes. Brianna Alexander's here. Yeah, he's here. You guys, this dog is shivering. We I took for granted, like Milton and Madeline were collie huskies. Like they are made for the cold.
Yeah.
This little chihuahua is not. Like he's legit shivering all the time. We're gonna have to get him clothes. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
we got a lot of blankets now.
Yeah, exactly.
He
just like wraps himself up in this little. What do you want to be wrapped up? Oh, my buddy. Here's my buddy butt. I know, buddy. And I'm just gonna wrap you up. There you go. There he go. Oh, my little. He's so sad because he's so cold.
Of course, he's not running around being a butthead right now, so that's why. He'll warm up once he starts getting on people's nerves.
I know, buddy, but yes, he is just shivering right now.
Well, Hoofs said they don't burn tires, shingles, and stuff like that. Just burn them.
They burn burnables. I love that. We burn the burnables.
That makes sense. And honestly, I never thought about that until I had a friend.
Yeah. Brianna said, "Be that awkward person to put the sweater on the dog." We're like, maybe we have to. I mean, he is.
Yeah, I think it's
like,
not an effort to be foo-foo, but we're gonna have to buy him outfits.
Yeah, I know, but
like, unfortunately, we can get you like a.
Oh, you want to? Oh, he's done.
Brawny
He's like,
man.
I'm done.
Like
I'm done with you, and I want to go back to my dad.
A flannel shirt and a hat.
He loves his dad. So there you go. But yes, I mean. I think we've covered. I think we've learned a lot. Kelly said everything's burnable if the fire's on. That's a shirt right there.
I mean, Kelly with the face.
That is deep right here.
You need to work at landfill.
This is a deep statement right there.
Yeah.
So,
there you go, Kelly, with the fact to end the
Gina said prediction: the statue's going in the trash after the live. It's really irritating. I don't too much. I mean,
I'm saying apparently she looked at it.
There are certain things that, like, if they're out of sight, out of mind for too long, that's okay.
See, I glance at it often.
No, I don't, and that's the only reason that's kept me from throwing it away is that I don't think about it a lot. But if I did,
I was like, that's really cool. Next to the owl and everything. Wow, that's neat.
I think my best friend White Richard gave me that owl.
See,
that's why I keep
the ugly one. Throw that crap away. What? I'm just saying.
My best friend White Richard's birthday is on Tuesday, and I literally know that because I've set myself a Google Calendar alert every year to remind me when it's Richard's birthday. And I have to wish him happy birthday. But I missed it. I told you I missed it one day like 5 years ago, and I'm just like, for over a week. And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, was your birthday last week? He goes, yes, it was. And I'm like, I hate you for not mentioning it. So yes. Oh, Trisha bought my Yorkie a coat 2 days ago. Yeah, we're gonna need to, and maybe little shoes, but I could just imagine him trying to walk in little shoes.
The shoes might be too.
Yeah, like he hates walking on wet and cold grass. And I'm like, bro, if you don't get, like, literally, I just have to pick him up and set him in the grass. He's like, oh God. And then he ends up, like, using the bathroom, and he'll come right back out. But yes, like, yes. Gina said statue, bye. Exactly. It's gonna happen. But okay. Hopefully you got to, just know a little bit more about your girl today. It's all about learning experience. Watch on Wednesday so that you can win one of two giveaways. Basically, it's like a cup, a tumbler, and then half of the rest of the Keto Palooza snacks, yes. Right? We have enough to create two giveaways. We have two tumblers. And so watch on Wednesday evening for a chance to win that. I don't know what the game is going to be. I don't know if there's going to be a game or just picking. Also, U.S. only, okay? We do not ship international. Sorry, Mary, I love you, but you got everything you needed at Keto Palooza, right? So, I think she does have a local mailbox, though, but I'm not shipping international. I'm telling you that right now. So I appreciate everyone.
There we go.
Have a great day. Football's on right now because they're playing in London. And so we're going to watch that, and then we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.